Hey guys, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for extra content you won't see here. Click the links in the description below.
Hey, what's up guys? EVRAN94 here, and this is the Hasbro Marvel Legends Vintage Wave 2 Blue Wasp action figure. So this is our same exact packaging as Wave 1, which is cool. Classic Toy Biz look of the package there, and then the back side is also the same, showing the rest of the wave. Those curious, you can pick this up at bigbadtoystore.com. Put a link down below in the description where you guys can click it and check out the entire wave of the vintage Wave 2. So I never expected a Wave 2 of the vintage Marvel Legends 6-inch wave of figures, but here we are, and what a way to start it off with the Blue Wasp figure. Most Marvel Legends collectors know already that this is paying tribute to the Blue Wasp Toy Biz figure from back in the day, that being super limited. It was about maybe 13 released or something, or they were accidentally released to the world. They weren't supposed to, so obviously if there's only 13 or 10, I don't know the number, but with that limitation, that figure is in the thousands, $5,000, $10,000 worth, value wise. But they went ahead and did their own version for those of you who want a Blue Wasp figure. Here it is, and it's a nice little tribute to that figure, that Toy Biz figure that for whatever reason never got a normal release. So as we saw her through the packaging, she comes as is, and one of the things that stands out to me the most, especially since it is a Hasbro Marvel Legend, is the paint quality, the lines, everything is clean. Very, very clean. It just really stood out to me for some reason. I just really saw that because there was a point in time where it was so obvious, or it was so common to see, quality control issues with the paint on these Legends figures, to the point where you were used to or accustomed to seeing them, or you were even expecting to see them as soon as you open, the figure. So that's why I guess it came to a little surprise, and it's one of the things I noticed about the figure. It's very clean. We'll take a look at it up close, but it looks clean. I like the colors, the line of the black arrows that came out very clean. Everything's just very nicely painted, so I'm glad. And this is overall with the entire wave. Of course, we're only looking at Blue Wasp here, but I, of course, looked at the entire wave. I do have them all in hand, and they all look very clean. So for this wave, at least, they did a phenomenal job with the paint. One of our accessories, I guess you can count, is the wings for the Wasp, which is the same that we've seen before. Same goes for the body mold. It's the same we've seen before. Of course, nothing really new, nothing crazy, but it's a nice little effect they got going here. Not sure if you can pick it up on the camera, but it's a transparent whitish purplish color. It's a very cool effect in person, so I like it. It does look good. Hopefully the camera picks it up somewhat. Right, and then last but not least, we have our miniature version of Ant-Man. So this is a little cool thing they're doing here. Is the Wasp comes with a mini Ant-Man, and of course the classic Ant-Man that is also in this wave comes with a mini Wasp. So once you get them both, you'll have the mini versions of them. So very nice. You can see I'm trying to go up as close as possible here. There is some sculpt. You can even see some muscle sculpted on the thighs there. The paint is applied as best as can be, which is not too bad here. And the face doesn't look too bad. It's not bad. It's very hard to do that on a little tiny figure. Of course, it's not articulated. That's impossible. But it's in this pose, and it does stand up. So that's nice. So as mentioned previously, she does come with some nice paint apps here. Very clean. So the torso is all painted. The skin tone and the black is all painted. I believe the figure is just completely blue, and they paint the rest. The legs are white plastic. So from the thigh down, the blue is painted and the black is painted there. So it's a mixture of everything. But overall, it's a clean job, and I like it. I keep saying that, but it's true. Once you get it in hand, you'll see how clean it is, how nice they executed it. It's good. The hair has some black shading on there too, so it's a nice color, nice brown reddish color with brown or black shading in it. And the face sculpt is nice too. I do like the face sculpt. Came out good. Let's get it to focus here. There you go. So, good face sculpt. Now, the head does rotate left and right, so 360-degree turn. Does have a ball jointed hinge, so we got good range overall in the head, up and down, so good for flight posing. Since the wings are in the way here, they do hinge. They'll swivel on that, and then of course we have these separate wings. They do remove, just peg right back in, but they swivel there as well, and they do remove completely. But you will have, it's a little tough, you will have that on the back to deal with, so it looks awkward. Anyways, the arms are gonna go sideways like this, so it goes all the way up, down, forward and back. No bicep swivel. We have a single jointed elbow with a swivel at the elbow, a swivel at the wrist with a hinge at the wrist too. And then we do get a diaphragm joint here that will swivel. It's gonna go back that far, and then it's gonna go forward. So no waist articulation here, just the legs going forward and back on T-jointed legs. They do go in and out. We get a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, the ankles hinge, and the pivots. Alright, so let's get the height comparisons rolling here. We'll start it off with the Ant-Man, the very Ant-Man that comes in this line, this wave, I guess I should say. It's the classic Ant-Man. Good attempt by Hasbro to give us a classic Ant-Man. I think it's been long overdue. They haven't given us a classic Ant-Man like this that I can remember, so it's nice to have it. This whole wave is pretty much brand new figures with the exception of a few, I guess. But these two right here are definitely some new ones that we haven't gotten, and they look great. Of course, they're using body molds that we gotten before, but that doesn't count. We haven't gotten a classic Ant-Man by Hasbro like this in a very long time that I can remember. And of course, we've never gotten Blue Wasp, and they look absolutely great together. That looks nice to get them displayed side by side. They do look good, so I like that. The height's pretty nice too. Got Ant-Man standing a little bit taller than her, so that's good. Alright, next up we're going to compare her to the Toy Biz Blue Wasp. Just kidding, obviously. Nobody has a Toy Biz Blue Wasp. Remember? Only 13 made. Here's Cassie Lang. This is the one that came in the 2-pack with the Ant-Man for Toys R Us. So, this is how she looks. Good scale. She's meant to be a kid here, or a young adult. So she's very short next to Wasp. So I do like the height there. Alright, and this is the Ant-Man that came with that Cassie Lang Stinger 2-pack I just showed Cassie. So here's the Ant-Man next to Blue Wasp in case you guys want to see this Ant-Man next to her. Alright guys, and there was your look at the new Vintage Wave Blue Wasp figure for the 6-inch Hasbro Marvel Legends. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment, guys. And as always, have a great day.